Payne, the fact is, and as Arunima was also saying, these are all highly qualified, trained people. They are people who are not, these are not uneducated, this is not an uneducated lot. This is an educated lot which is sitting somewhere within the streets of our country, down in the south of India, and they are getting radicalized. The Zehran Hashim has been, as the NIA has said even in the past, he was a regular visitor into Tamil Nadu. He used to come between Jaffna and Tamil Nadu, Trincomalee and Tamil Nadu very, very often.
Yeah, this actually vindicates the fact that mere poverty does not make somebody a terrorist. It can be also an educated and a prosperous person who can get radicalized, and that's why it is extremely important that not only the action has to be against the man with the gun, but also those institutions who are radicalizing. Unless we target them, the fight against terror is completely incomplete. Second is, if you look at Zehran Hashim, he was very prominent and he was very fluent in Tamil, so it's not very difficult for some of his followers in India to follow him, especially in down south. Third, just after the Sri Lankan attack, there was one person named Abu Dujana who was arrested from Kerala. He was planning to do something very similar. So there is a link. And if you look at Tamil Nadu Tawhid Jamaat and the connection that it has with Sri Lankan Tamil Tawhid Jamaat, they are both Wahhabi organizations funded from the Gulf. And interestingly, in 2015, when one of the most radical leader of Tamil Nadu Tawhid Jamaat actually went to Sri Lanka, a section of the Sri Lankan Muslims actually protested against it because of his radical views. And this is the reason why it is extremely dangerous situation for India. I think a lot of states in this country, states are very reluctant to take action against terror groups, radical groups, for fear of losing vote banks. Today, India needs a new template for all fighting against terrorism. And first and most important, every state in this country needs an NIA office. NIA cannot operate with a skeletal fund and a skeletal manpower. The entire counter-terror architecture needs a comprehensive reform. You can't just have CRPF man fighting the terror person who is with the gun and already done a terror attack.
I understand.
You need a new template to
I understand,
preempt.
but for
and
that,
for that, the architecture is important.
For that